Hey everyone, it's Jessie G in the house. Just kidding. It's Jessie G here. Welcome back to Jessie's Hangout. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying in good health and staying safe through all of this craziness. And I hope your families are doing really well. And if they're not and you're struggling, my thoughts and everything and love go out to all of you who are might be struggling at this time. I hope the rest of the year will be better for all of us. I hope we can find ways to stay positive as much as we can and try not to dwell on the bad things. So, with that said, I'm going to read off a couple of things before we get started with today's episode topic and we get into more of me babbling. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as comment, criticism, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be interfering. Non-profit or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Age restriction warning. This episode is for mature audience only. Viewer discretion is advised. If you are under the age of 18, this episode may not be suitable for you. Highly recommend parents' permission and that they watch this episode with you if you choose to listen to this episode at your own discretion. Thank you. Okay. Today's episode topic is all about the Matrix trilogy, and the 2021 movie that came out. Now, mind you, everybody had high hopes for this. I did. I was one of them. And it was very mixed emotions with this one. And, whether you're a fan of it or you're not a fan of it, that's okay. It is what it is. I've always been a fan of Keanu Reeves ever since before I saw him in The Matrix. I've always highly thought of him as a good actor. He still is a good actor, even despite anything he's been through in his personal life. He's a really good actor. And when I first got to see Carrie Ann Moss in The Matrix, she was really awesome. She really brought Trinity to life. She really did that character its justice. Lawrence Fishburne, he's a good actor despite his own personal battles. He was really good at playing Morpheus. I really, truly admired him for his work as Morpheus. It was a little bit strange seeing a different one, but, it was bound to happen. Sometimes you can bring back the old cast members, sometimes you can't. It just kind of is what it is. Now, whether he did Morpheus justice, I don't know. I mean, it felt kind of off for me, the actor that brought Lawrence Fishburne's character that he portrayed before him to life. It was a little weird. It's almost like they turned Morpheus into this comical character when he's not. He's a very serious person. He took the Matrix and everything that he did very seriously, and it felt like the person that portrayed him turned him into something that he wasn't. That was the one thing I did not like about the movie. There was times when I first watched the 2021 movie where I got lost in the first part of it. I really didn't quite catch on to the storyline as much as I wanted to, but then I kind of figured it out as it got towards the ending. So the storyline wasn't at its best, but it was definitely good. The acting was good. The graphics, everything was still really good. It was really cool to see all the old actors that had brought the three trilogy movies to life back in the 1990s and into the 2000s. It was really cool to see that. It was really cool to see Keanu Reeves back as Neo. I think it was really cool. And Carrie Ann Moss as she was, I think that was really cool. But all in all, I give the new movie a 9 out of 10. Um, Strictly for those two particular reasons. I think that was one of the many reasons that people struggled with this movie. But when the first one came out, it was really good. The second two, they were really cool. I thought they were really cool. I think they did it justice. I did think that they did this one justice. I do hope to see a second one, because maybe if they when they do the second one, it might shed a little bit more light on this one, and maybe people might start seeing it differently. I'm always one of those people that I could read something the first time and have an opinion where I may like it or may not like it, and then I could go back through it again and I completely love it. And everybody has that moment. It's just what you get what you get from the movie or from the book or whatever. It just really depends. And that's kind of how it was with the Matrix. The Matrix was always unpredictable. You never knew what was going to happen. Um, Sometimes you did expect things to happen. The Smiths were really cool. It was strange seeing Morpheus as a Smith, but then again, we really don't know exactly what happened to him after Neo and Trinity fought against the machines. They really don't know. They only know bits and pieces of what they told them. Hopefully, we'll learn more about the story in a second movie if they do one. Fingers crossed. It'd be really nice to see them back for one last movie before they pass the torch to whoever comes after them. But I have a feeling we'll be seeing Trinity and Neo a lot. So we'll see what happens here. It was cool seeing some new faces. The newer actors and actresses were really cool. I liked their characters. There was a lot of characters that I found really interesting. It was really cool to see a lot of them. But it was also really strange. But like always in movies, you're always gonna see somebody come back. Maybe not in the way that you expected they would, but they always do. So it is what it is. If you do choose to watch this movie ever, if you have HBO Max, you can watch this on there. You can find it on there among other new movies that have came out through 2021. Also along with the Harry Potter 20th anniversary, just throwing that out there too. All in all, like I was saying, I give it a 9 out of 10. The graphics were good. The acting was good. The costumes and the designs of everything were really good. There were some parts of the movie that I found were unnecessary. There were some parts that were really cool, but all in all, I really liked the movie. I'm not really truly in love with it, but I do like it. But like I said, hopefully they'll make a second one, and we'll hopefully figure it out. And you can also see the other 3 Matrix movies on HBO Max as well, and you can also purchase them through Amazon or Walmart or your Target apps. You can purchase it through them and have your own little movie night with your family or your girlfriend or somebody that shares your interest in the Matrix, shares your ideas of the Matrix. Also, I wanted to also put in there, I did love how one of the actors that we've all recognized, he was from Lemony Snicket, the Unfortunate Events series, and it was really surprised to see him in there. If I think of his name, I'll put it in the comments. But it was really cool seeing him in this one. It was really kind of funny seeing a younger version of the head of the machines. It was really interesting. And I did like the ending. The ending was really cool. It was kind of comical at the same time. It was at the right time to be comical. So it was really kind of funny at the end. But, you guys will have to see it for yourselves. I don't want to give too much away for you guys. But you guys have to see it for yourselves. If you haven't watched any of the Matrix movies and you're interested in watching them, go check out and get a subscription from HBO Max. They have all kinds of movies on there, anywhere from Godzilla vs. Kong, the new Mortal Kombat movie, the new Conjuring movie, The Devil Made Me Do It, the new Suicide Squad movies on there, the Wonder Woman 1984 is on there, all sorts of movies, even the old ones, even the Batman trilogies are on there as well. The Batman Begins and the Dark Knight trilogy. So go check those out if you wish to. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It was kind of short and sweet. Usually my movie reviews are short and sweet. I just pretty much get straight to the point usually. If you don't hear me babble on forever, but yeah, I usually get pretty straight to it. Anyways, if you guys wish to see more of these episodes, or you wish to see more gameplays and you like this type of content, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified as to when I upload videos and episodes in the future. Also, if you wish to stay even more up to date, go check me out on all of my social medias. They're listed in the show's description box below. Go check it out. Also, if you also wish to see more of me, I'm hoping to do some lives in the future and to dabble in some other stuff. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are listening or watching this from. And I will catch you guys in my next episode later.